Anyway, it's like
Okay,
we may as well
go
get
live.
ready.
We're gonna
Yeah.
go live. Okay, go live. We're going live. Going live. All right. Wait. We're live.
We're live, apparently.
Yep, we are live. Good evening, everybody,
Good evening.
and welcome to Chinwag number 123. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
We took a week off last week, as some of you may have noticed. We did put a little a message up on the community tab. We were just kind of not in the mood, to put it.
Tired.
Yeah, tired. Yeah, not in the mood. Tired, I would say. It's nice every now and then to take a break. It's actually really refreshing. And I'm sure other people out there that also do like the whole social media thing will appreciate that sometimes it's just nice not to do it.
Yes.
You know, and we've cut us down a fair bit anyway. Like we're just on here now, really. We're on the gram. We flex on the gram here and there.
Yeah, not
Not
a
that
great
much.
deal.
No.
Not a great deal.
Not
Mainly
great.
YouTube.
Mainly YouTube, yeah. But it's nice. So we're glad to be back doing the live chat.
Yes.
And thank you for so many people turning up and saying hello. We'll do a few quick hellos, and we do actually have a fair bit to go through.
We've got a lot to get through.
We've got some stuff to talk about. So
Yeah.
we'll say a few quick hellos. Claire Thompson, Pleasant Valley Picker, I'm the Legend Ash, Shazad, Stu, George Ross, Dave, Tat Doctor, Southwest Sellers, who has come in with his regular welcome. Good evening, Bex, Alfie, and Because You're Worth It. I mean, what can I say?
What can you say?
Jason Entwistle's popped in. Hi, Jason. Laura as well. Laura Eccleston. Thank you for popping in, guys. Margaret Stewart, Peter Ray, Maria Clark. So yeah, welcome everybody. Power Reselling, Zach,
I don't know if
Crazy,
you said
etc.
You know, you
I did say Peter Ray.
Ray,
Maria
didn't you?
Clark as well. Claire Thompson is in there, like I said. Pleasant Valley's back in. Hey,
hello.
Take a break. You're not allowed. You're on YouTube, says Jason. Yeah, now and then you can.
Occasionally. Occasionally we need a break.
Z in the Wind Tunnel Hair, says Tat Doctor. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Let's get straight into it. We want to obviously provide you guys with as much content as we can. Hopefully it'll be of interest to you.
Oh, and Lucy's just popped in.
Hey,
as well.
Lucy. How are you, Lucy? Thanks for popping in. We've got quite a few things to talk about. We'll start off with. Should we start off with the haul? I don't know what the title is.
What did you title it?
I don't know. I titled it something. If someone knows the title, let me know.
You should know the title.
Okay, Chinwag number 123, weekly eBay sales update, and then I can't read the rest because it's hidden.
Because it's there
hidden.
somewhere.
No. Okay, weekly eBay sales update, charity shop haul, and what we sold. So we'll do it in that order, shall we?
Okay.
Should we do it in title order?
That's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna do it in title order.
Okay, so we are gonna go.
We're gonna go for the weekly sales update.
First, okay.
There you go. Graphs first. Sales
there we
first.
go. We're gonna go for sales first, right?
Firstly, how have sales been? They've been really. They've taken a real hit in the last few days. The last few days have been very quiet. It's just gone suddenly. I think the last 3 days we've been very low in sales, and today we have so far yet to sell a bean, which is quite surprising. Even if it's just a small RC part, maybe like a £5 part or something, we'll at least sell something. So to not have sold a bean today so far, I mean, there's still 4 hours.
Well, we haven't got any beans for sale, but you know, I'd just like to mention that.
We don't have it. Just to clarify it, we don't actually have real beans or fake beans or beans of any kind, really.
But we have stuff to sell.
We have stuff to sell. Yeah. The bean. Dave
I know,
was
Dave.
amazing.
Exactly. We sell beans. No, we don't. Sell
I think
beans.
that saying came from Star Trek, the movie. You know when
where you can eat
a bean and you're full.
Up.
Yeah. I think that's where it came into my head. But it was very, very slow. We've noticed on the graphs, like the sales just dipped. Not 100% sure why. They've just dipped. And today, nothing. And we've still had an okay week. We're not like complaining. We've actually had a decent-ish week for the past 7 days. But most of that, I mean, if you know, we're talking, a lot of it has come internationally, and we're gonna share that with
Ash
you.
is straight in there, says, "Don't tell us, just get the graph out."
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Enough of the.
Let's get to the graph.
Let's get to the graph. Okay, I know we're teasing, we're graph teasers, aren't we?
Yeah.
Here you go, guys. Here is the graph.
Go.
So past 7 days. You can see is £1,076. Now you can see it actually says that we're up 32% from last year. Now I'm guessing a lot of that improvement, because you've got to remember, guys, we had a pretty rough time last year.
Did.
Hence why you're back at work. Beck went back to work in, was it June? July. It's July.
It
so
was
July last year, we had to take the decision. We did try to prolong it, didn't we?
Yeah, as much as we could.
At this point, we were probably starting to maybe feel the pinch.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
we did still have some good sales because we had some high ticket items, but there was definitely like a drop.
Was just there's so much that was going out that we were struggling.
We were, exactly. And this year, you know, compared to last year, we are up 32%, so that is nice in itself. Number of transactions has dropped. Now I'm actually happy about that, because the way I see it is, I don't necessarily feel that you should have to have tons and tons of transactions. Tons of transactions equals tons and tons of more work. You know, the more transactions you've got, that's more labels, more envelopes, more trips to the post. You know, it's just more stuff to do. You know, we don't want to make a rod for our own back.
Yeah.
So even though transactions are down 14% to the same period last week, I'm not complaining, because where's that from? Because
Monsters Inc.
Yes. I don't know why the movie reference is coming today. The reason why because our average selling price. Can you stop laughing?
You said because twice.
Because the average selling price is way up. I mean, we're 54% up over last year. Yeah. So that is huge. So I don't mind the drop in number of transactions.
Yeah.
We're very happy.
And overall, our figure for the week, like our turnover for the week, you know, we're happy with.
Yeah. I mean, it's £1,000 for 7 days. We'll take that.
Yeah. Although there has been a dip this week.
1,076.
Overall, we're still happy with
it was a lot better last week. The week before that was even better.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've had some really good sales weeks, and you know it's dropped a little, but it's still over £1,000. And plus we've had a nice couple of sales on the second store, which we'll go into as well, which has been nice. So it's not too bad. To just further go into the figures for you guys that love it, just to give you a breakdown over the past 7 days, this is how important international shipping has been to our business.
It has been massive to our business.
Yeah.
And this is where we always seem to kind of expect the store to be, is like,
but this is higher than this is higher.
I mean, it can go a little bit, like international can be sometimes be down to about 40.
I think last year we were like 70-30. Last year we tended to be around 70% of our shipping used to be domestic, 30% international, and it's obviously started to go up when we started to do our own shipping. And as you can see, for the past 7 days we sold 51% of our stock to the UK, and a whopping 49% went around the world. And for us, that is huge. Can you imagine if we hadn't had that international, if we hadn't had those international sales?
We'd be sitting here with a completely different story if we didn't have those international sales.
Almost half the sales. And you can see that PayPal does a really good job at just showing you a little graphical representation there. So we've had an £11 sale to Bulgaria, we've had a £40 sale to Norway. So that's pretty cool. And Norway, 7% of our international sales there. 3 transactions to Norway. Nice. Poland had a sale. Germany had a couple. La France had 2. Italy 2. Portugal had a sale. Los Estados Unidos had 2 sales. And so pretty happy with that. Alaska's obviously part of the US.
Yeah, because that's part of it as well.
So pretty pleased with that, and that shows how important international is for us. And here you can actually see a monetary breakdown of the sale. So you can see the most transactions we had were obviously in the UK, and then the rest of it, Hungary, the US, Italy, it all adds up. And finally, returning customers, a huge thing for us on our main store, nearly 10%. So pretty happy with how that's been going.
Overall. Yes.
But it's tanked now. I'm not sure why it's tanked, but it has tanked. Today. Last couple of days have been tragic. Let's just go back into the chat and see what people think of that, what their thoughts are. Shazad says, can you see the Webinterpret graph? Yeah, we can bring up the Webinterpret graph. We'll do that for you. I love the way you two say graph, says Claire. How do you say?
How do we say graph?
We say graph. Are we saying it wrong?
Are we saying it
wrong? Do you know why? I bet Claire says graph. Am I right? Tell me if I'm wrong. Giraffe, says John. No, graph. Graph. Marry Death Deals has joined us. Janet Plant, Pete's Retro Collectibles. Hope Beck's week wasn't too stressful, says Pleasant Valley. It was, but today was good, right?
But I'm not talking about it.
Yeah, talk about today. Today was good, right?
Today was good.
Today was good. There you go. Focus on today. Southwest says, Zahir, make sure you have enough CN22 forms. Post office needs them for sales to the EU from Monday. I'm hoping that's going to be done digitally, because I print my labels using Royal Mail click and
don't you normally get one printed out with that?
And it prints those out for us automatically. So I'm hoping Royal Mail will have implemented that into it. But CN22 forms for the EU from Monday.
And Flipping Fantastic Finds, I don't know whether you said hello, but hello.
Hi there, Flipping Fantastic Finds. Hi there. Now, let me quickly just bring up the Webinterpret, because I think she's asked for that. May as well.
Karen has said, sorry Z, got to leave your zero sale club now.
Live Kaching, £4.50 plus postage. Well, congrats, Karen.
Do you know what? That's good.
Don't spend it all at once, is my advice. Or you have a look on our store. But the main store, this doesn't count if you buy on Bex on the second store. No, that is our store, second store. Sorry, my second store.
It's both of us. Exactly, I was talking about this on my knitting stream the other night.
Yeah,
it's that we're trying really hard to see both stores as both of ours.
Yeah, exactly.
But we don't always say it like that.
No,
it always comes down to your store, my store.
No, it's a second store. Okay, but congrats on the sale, Karen.
Yeah.
Let's quickly take you to the Webinterpret graph as well. So it's graph central tonight, guys. I mean, here's another graph for you guys to feast your eyes on. Webinterpret has been huge for us. We absolutely, I should really get an affiliate link. But I don't have one.
No, we don't.
I'm just saying that it's not one yet.
But we're really happy with what we're doing.
It's been brilliant for us.
We do pay for it.
We do pay for it, and it's worth it.
You can use it for free, I believe.
If you use it for free,
but you don't have all the features, do you?
No. We've taken over £1,000.
Talking about it like I know.
No, you know about it. You're right. You don't get all the features. There's a couple of differences. You're right to bring that up.
I do listen to
you. Anyone can use Webinterpret for free using what's called the European Sales Booster program. What that does is it allows you to have your listings translated to Germany, France, Italy, and Spain. Germany is a huge market and makes a big difference. So if you get your listings translated to German and put on the German eBay website, you will notice an increase in sales. However, the European Sales Booster program doesn't allow you access to .com, which is obviously a huge market. So they won't put your listings onto the .com site. And also they have a cap of up to 500 listings to translate. So if you've got more listings than that to translate, then obviously you need to go to one of the paid programs so that they can translate as many of your listings as possible. And what they do is they make sure that you don't get charged insertion fees, so they'll only ever translate enough listings as covered by your store level. So for example, as a medium store, we get 1,000 free ebay.com listings, so they won't translate all of my listings. If I've got over 1,000 to .com, they'll only translate up to 1,000. That way you're not going to be paying any insertion fees to the other eBay sites. If there's any questions, obviously please let us know. But yeah, £1,000 in the last 4 weeks, so it's been quite a big deal for us.
It has.
Mustn't grumble.
Since starting it, we really have seen like an improvement, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Yeah,
So-
and we've noticed Germany and the US are the two sites that perform the best
Yeah.
by quite a margin, pretty much week in, week out. So
Mm-hmm.
eBay.de and eBay.com, obviously, they perform really well for us.
Yeah.
And you know, international shipping generally is a great thing, isn't it? And we'll
Mm-hmm.
talk about it later when we talk about the sale that we had.
Oh,
Yeah, because a
Yeah,
really
actually,
interesting
that-
little thing
yeah.
happened there that we'll mention. So that's the Webinterpret graph, guys. Hope you found that useful as well. Let's just pop into the chat quickly. We're going to try to keep the chat really, you know, we're not going to ignore
Yeah.
people, but we're going to do our best to
We'll try and kind of jump in as much as possible.
yeah, exactly.
And yeah, so we'll try and keep a check on the chat
Yeah, we will
a
do.
bit,
Exactly.
but we are gonna try and because we've got a lot to get through.
All right, Z-Crow's hair at an amazing rate, okay? My GSP has shot up this week for some strange reason. Germans and French are loving my clothing at the moment, says Karen.
That's good.
Yeah, it's really important. Claire says we don't have international sales on. We really need to turn it on. Claire, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
never going to say what you should do,
Yeah.
but it has made a big difference for us.
It has.
Yeah, it's made a big
has.
difference. You know, everyone's business is unique, though. Everyone's
Yeah.
business is different.
And you have to be comfortable with what you're doing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, I would definitely say turn that on. Tanked, is selling tanks now. Okay, exactly my voice there, Z, says Claire. Oh, so it is Graph. Okay. George says, thanks for your really nice comments on my video, Z. Really appreciate it and glad I'm having an influence on your buying. Yes,
definitely.
if you guys haven't already, please click on George Ross's comment, the 3 dots next to his name, and go and subscribe to his channel. I'm sure everyone in this chat is already subscribed. If not, you should. He's a fantastic guy. He's been in the community from whenever I can remember. My memory's not that good though.
Yeah.
But the stuff he puts out, the videos he's putting out, quality stuff, and yes, George definitely has inspired.
You're getting a real buzz for going outsourcing.
You know what?
Again,
Watching George's, because the kind of things that George picks up when it comes to the electronics and things, it did excite me a bit. I've got to admit. So it was, you know. It was really, it got me buzzing again about it, really. So definitely. Pleasant Valley says, Graph, it's the enchanting accent, guys. Okay. I know nothing about it, CN form, says Dave. Thanks, Dave. Claire speaks properly. That's how you pronounce graph, says Flippin' Fantasy. Well, you would say that, wouldn't you?
You know what? We should know better.
Yeah. You know what? The amount of times I got the mick taken out of me by my friends for saying glass and not saying glass.
Yeah.
But yes. Sorry, Z, haven't got an RC to fix, says Karen. I'm guessing that was, Shazad says, my last 30 days, 3,681 transactions, up 197%, 6% international, 16% returning customers. Wow.
That's
so
good.
Those are
That's
some figures
really
to aspire to.
Yeah.
Pleasant Valley says, Graph fans are in heaven. Okay. And Ryan has popped in as well. Hi, Ryan. How are you? Okay. Not that I'm going to use, but serious question, is Webinterpret on a rolling contract, or do you have to sign up for a set period? It's a rolling contract.
Yeah.
You can cancel, you contact them and you can cancel at any point. It's not like a 12-month.
Do you like the way I look to you for that?
Yeah,
answer?
you looked at it, yeah, so we're very happy with it. Now, say Bath. It's Bath.
It's Bath.
So Bath. But I can't say it. I just can't say it. It's glass and Bath. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. We're going to get on and show you some... Was it hauls, wasn't it? It was hauls next. It was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pickups.
Right, we're going to go
I'm pretty sure it was pickups next.
We're going to go haul then.
We're going to go in order of the title. I'm pretty sure it was...
We should have wrote down the title.
Yeah,
so
I
you
know,
don't have to keep going to the edit.
YouTube's new live control... Yeah, charity shop haul. There you go. So then finally it'll be Sal.
Now
so
we're on to the haul.
Okay, yeah. So now we're on to the haul part of this video.
These are going to be all pickups that Zahir's picked up this week. It is this week, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Last couple of days. I did a haul video on... When did I do it? Was it on Wednesday or Thursday? I think it was Wednesday. May have been on Wednesday. I think I put a haul video out on Wednesday. You know the one that you did?
Dave's helping you out. He's put it in the chat.
Oh. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it. Okay, you say glass correctly. It has an invisible R. It's a stew. Okay, we're not going to go into pronunciations too much. We're going to go into hauls. For those of you that have followed the channel, we have put out a couple of charity shop haul videos. Since getting the bug, we put one out on Sunday when Beck and I went out on the charity shops on Saturday, and then during the week I put another one out because I'd been to the charity shops again, where we shared some Doc Martin boots and stuff, which is really cool as well. And I've been out again, so
well, it's kind of whenever you.
Yeah, I mean, we've not made a specific effort to go out to the charity shops.
Yeah, it's like if you're dropping me off to work, you pop in, or you'll do like local ones along the high street, because we've got quite a nice set of charity shops along our high street. We've got about 4 or 5 shops.
Yeah,
and we're only a little town as well, so
we're a village.
There's like, it's not a village. You need to stop calling it a village. It's a town. I get so frustrated at this. It is a town. It is not a village, and so I've lost my point now.
that I've been popping out whilst
so it's
out and about.
All like you know.
Yeah, it's more. It's just been taking advantage. If I'm out there and we're spending money on petrol, driving into Preston, for example, why not look around a couple of places and see what we can do? And if I'm driving back home, why not, while I'm in the car, just take the effort? I'm dropping parcels off. I drive past the charity shops on the way back home. So whereas in the past I was literally just driving past them, I'm now stopping the car, getting out and having a look. That's all it is. So it makes it, it's just something we should do. Thank you for putting the title in the chat, Dave. Appreciate it. So now I know. So I went out sourcing every day, Monday to Thursday. Today I had the shakes, but it's okay. I have an epic jumble to go to tomorrow. And Dave says, I call London a village. My wife lived in Yorkshire from the age of 6 to 20, says book and buck. They both sound the same. Z has the sourcing bug back, the thrill of the hunt for tat. Book and buck are the same. Okay. We're gonna go into sourcing what we picked up.
Yeah.
Okay. First item I wish to share.
I'm going to move back for this because I'm going to get hit in the face.
No, you're not. This is the first item. This is actually something that, shout out to George Ross again. George actually picked up a set of vintage Samsonite suitcases, but he's got storage to store them in, so it's something we wouldn't be able to go for. But I saw this, and I was really happy to see it. This is... I'll just show you, because the mic won't pick me up now, will it? Okay.
No, because you've got something in front of your face.
Okay, so that was the first pickup. That is a Samsonite, and what I'll do is I'll show you what it is. It's a Samsonite travel suit garment luggage carrier thing. Yeah, so basically it's a travel bag which can carry 2 suits. Yeah, the car's fixed, Southwest Sellers. It works fine. Claire says, our first car boot tomorrow. Can't wait. Oh, it's fantastic. I hope you put the handbrake on when you leave the car. The suitcase is the size of Beck's.
Dave, I'm not getting inside the suitcase.
It's a really nice Samsonite suitcase, and it was priced at £10. And it was overall it's in good condition. There's a couple of marks that need just probably wiping off, but all the zips work fine, and there's a lot of compartments. The only thing it's missing is this shoulder strap. So it's missing that shoulder strap. And I mentioned that the shoulder strap wasn't there. I didn't mention it in a particular way. I wasn't like, oh, I'm not taking it. I simply inquired if anyone maybe had it in the, was it something they'd taken off or something. And because they couldn't find one, they... without me prompting, they offered me a reduced price. So normally when I go to charity shops and things, I don't tend to personally ask for discount, just because I feel it's a charity shop. I just don't feel comfortable doing it. But like basically in this situation, what happened was they offered it to me for £7. So £7, I can't really grumble. It's a really nice suitcase. As you can see, it folds over. This isn't my listing, by the way. This is a sold listing just to show you what we should get. So we paid £7, and this guy got £50 plus shipping. And what they did was they put it on auction, and there was one bid on it. And it sold for £50 plus £6.49, which I think is a really good price. to have achieved. We paid 7, so if we can get that, and you can see inside it's got those 2 little roller things there. I don't know what those are, but they're in that one as well.
But you
so
felt
yeah.
like you should point out the roller things.
I think that's where you hang your suit from. I'm guessing that's the hooks, to stop the suit. Anyway, so
okay.
Yeah.
I
think that's what it is. So the suit. Yeah, I think that's what that is to hold the suit hangers in place. Yeah, a really nice item. Samsonite branding is absolutely everywhere on this thing. And as you can see, this person got £50 plus £6.49 shipping. So I'm very happy. What's the chat saying? Keywords right there says Southwest Sellers. That suitcase will be fun to ship. And Karen says, I got a wooden coffee bean grinder the other day, listed it as for a display prop. But yeah, the bromance for George Boy is getting out of hand in the community, says Freerunner Show says, hi Freerunner, Samsonite is a good brand, says Karen. David McGregor's popped in, hi David.
Hi.
And Pleasant Valley says discount equals a bonus.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, so I'm guessing for hanger hooks. So from 7 to 50, not going to leave that.
No.
So pretty pleased with that sale. ZU hanger suit says, I don't even own a suit, so that's beyond.
So that's the first thing.
Second item, much easier to show. Do you want to show it?
Yeah, these are quite nice actually.
They're huge, aren't they?
There we go.
Yeah.
Nice
so
little set of boots.
They're a pair of Camel Active. That's the brand. They're huge. They're size 13.
Yeah.
They're a pair of leather. I suppose I'm not sure if you can call them Chelsea boots, because Chelsea boots normally have laces, I thought. But I wouldn't call them ankle boots because they're men's, and normally ankle boots I think is a term used for women's shoes, but I don't know if anyone in the chat can help us out with that. But I would think maybe Chelsea boots, but they don't have laces, so I'm not sure. I mean, I could just call them ankle boots, I'm not sure. Hey Adam, how are you? And BCP as well. So these we paid how much? You got the tag there?
We paid, well, I don't know whether it's going to show up, but we paid £5.
£5, okay. So we paid a £5, size 13. I think we should do well with these. Oh gosh, I think we should do well with these. If I just transition you back, the closest I could find was for a pair of size 11s, which went at auction for £26 plus £6 shipping. But these are different. They're quite different. So
they are quite different.
Yeah, they're lace ups, and they've got Gore-Tex apparently. So I'm not sure how we're gonna do on these. But they were not in the best of condition though. Like the laces are a bit frayed there. So I'm not sure.
We're not sure.
Yeah, we're not sure how we're going to do on those. But from £5, there's got to be
we'll
some...
We'll probably aim a little bit higher first,
I think
and then
so,
reduce if we need to.
They look barely worn.
Yeah.
They're barely worn in my opinion.
Quite high on
So yeah, I think we're going to go for a bit of a higher price. The brand does seem to sell for some good money.
Yeah.
When I've seen new ones selling, shoes like this are around £80 to £90. So I don't know. Not Chelsea boots. No Chelsea boots. I'm sure is Vero. Double check, but sure it's on the list. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Southwest Sellers. Thailand Heron says ankle Chelsea. Southwest Sellers says clown size boots. Size 13. And Flipping Fantastic Find says I'd go at least 35 to 40. Yeah, I mean, they are different to the ones I showed you, but they're really good condition. Size 13, good quality shoe. They're a brand probably worth looking out for. List them high. Yeah, you can always come down. Right handy on the bottom of one of them. Sellers genuine woody boots. Stu, thank you for that tip. We'll bear that in mind. Right.
We probably won't do it.
No, yeah. To be honest, we're probably going to pass on that particular tip. But yeah, we were pretty happy with those. So that was quite nice.
That was pretty nice.
Next item. Wow, there's a lot to show. This is a little bit of a bolo. That's a term we haven't used in a long time. It's be on the lookout for. This is a bit of a bolo. This was actually thrown in for me with something else. So
you got this for free.
Yeah, we got this for free. But we spent £15 in a charity shop, and this came as part of the bundle, so not free, but part of the £15.
Yeah.
And this is Homer Simpson hit and run, and this is on PC. Now, the reason why this one is quite a surprise to me is it fetches some pretty good money. Here's a sold listing for it. $22.95 someone got, which is quite surprising because it's not a traditional big box PC game. It's not like a super retro game, but I believe the reason why this one is more sought after is because it has 3 discs. It's a 3-disc version. It's got the user manual as well, but I believe that's why this one is more kind of sought after, I think. The discs are actually in really good condition. So yeah, I literally caught this as I was at the till to buy the other thing. Do you know that? Literally, so there it is, yeah. So £22.95 from, call it 50p, call it a quid, whatever you want. We paid 15 quid and got it as part of a bundle. So really worth looking out for. 3-disc edition of The Simpsons Hit and Run on Windows. Who'd have thought? £22.95. And there was actually a lot of listings around like £17 mark. This guy got more, so I chose his because he got more. Because I was like, show the best one.
That's what we'll probably end.
That's what we're going to aim for. Exactly. So we'll go back to the full screen there.
Yep.
Lokes are a good brand. Never had them personally. Yeah, Tylen Heron says they'll probably go to the US. Says Tylen Heron. Oh, okay. I like Stu's idea. It's quite funny. Yes, the PC version of Hit and Run, says Peter A. And David McGregor asks, is Beck responsible for listing all this stuff on her store? No,
we've actually changed it up a bit.
Let him know.
We're actually both of us are listing on both stores. So on Tuesday, I was actually listing on the main store. I was doing bulk RC parts, which I managed to get about 31 listings done. And then you've been doing like the little bits and pieces that you've been picking up. The only thing I have said is I want him to leave the clothing part to me on the second store, because I do have a filing system for that. Anything that's like the bulkier stuff isn't going upstairs in my office, so as long as he knows where it is, I'm leaving that to you.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the only thing I'm not allowed to list
is clothing,
and I've been told that in no uncertain terms, do not list the clothing.
Yeah, but I've got a good system going with the clothing, and I don't want you getting involved in it and messing it up, because you won't do it how I do it. So
yeah, so as you can see, I've been told, so any clothing that I buy won't get listed by me, but all the other stuff I'm listing. So yeah, that's what's going on at the moment.
And I've got a certain way I do the listings for
exactly.
And not to say that you can't do it, but I just don't want you to do it.
Yeah. So there we go, David. Hope that's answered your question. Yeah. Good markup from nothing, says Karen. Z will be knitting next. I don't think so. No. Alia, hi Ali, how are you? Says, I found that PC version of Hit and Run before. Today I got lucky and found Pokemon Sun for 3DS at 4 quid. Bargain. And we get a question from Fantastic Finds. Are you going to have regular sourcing days now, or just when you fancy it?
When the boot sales start up like properly around us, then we probably will be going out a lot of the weekends.
Boot sales will definitely make an effort to go to.
Yeah. Definitely be like priority. We'll probably do
charity shops.
Pop
carry
into
on the
the
same
charity shops when we're in the area.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think
that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I think we're going to carry on with the charity shopping as we are doing it now, which is fitting it around our day. I'm not. We did make the trip out last week, but we did that more because we hadn't done it for so long.
Yeah, and we just wanted to see. Yeah, we just kind of wanted to see whether we'd like it or if we wanted to do it or. Yeah.
So, and I think what we came to the conclusion that doing it as, in our local shops as we're passing, if we're passing, we'll pop in. We're not going to make specific trips. The only exception to that is going to be the car boot sales. Boot sales, obviously, at the weekend, we're going to make an effort to go out to them. So if there is one on tomorrow, which I believe has been mentioned by Claire, we may pop in because we haven't been to one. What do you reckon? Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe normally means I'm not sure.
No, we might do. We've got a lot to do tomorrow. That's the thing.
Yeah, Pleasant Valley says, Z, do not launder or list clothing. Karen says, so basically RC only main store, other store, everything else seems a good plan. Also, Bex is a listing demon and will list all your RC parts you love, and you just have to photo them, you assume.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
She listed 35 RC parts in the space of a quick afternoon, like an hour. I would have procrastinated.
It was at least a couple.
Oh, okay, it was a couple.
It was
2
my
hours.
Tuesday afternoon.
But like, I would have procrastinated on that a lot more. I think I'd gotten burnt out without realizing it. That's what I'm finding, because I'm actually loving listing on the second store.
Yeah. So we've kind of reversed it a little bit at the moment. So you've been listing on
and
the
I've been enjoying it. Yeah.
And I've been, because I can kind of just sit down and do like the bulk of the RC. I've just been sitting down and listing on the RC parts. The only thing is, I don't do the photos for the RC. You do that.
Yeah, I'm happy to do photos. I love taking.
Like,
so
you guys know that I use templates quite a lot. So, and I love them, and that is exactly how I list the RC. I use a template, and it's just so quick. I just need to kind of fill in the title. If it's got a model number, I've got to make sure that goes in, and it's just that simple. So I can get through quite a lot. So
Stu says, Uzi, I'd be tempted to list a pair of socks just to see Beck's face. No, you wouldn't, man. You don't want to go there. You wouldn't want to see that. Yeah, honestly. just yes.
Really
when you've been told, just be told is what I'd say. Claire says Norcross tomorrow. Just saying.
Oh, do you know what? You're making me need to go now.
Pop in. Might have to pop in. Just pop in.
If it's Norcross.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Z Store. There's so many parts in new listings. Are there? Okay, 35 listings in a couple of hours. I mean, Pleasant Valley, she can beast through that. That was her taking it easy as well. All right, now I just showed you that video game that we got for free. The reason why we got it for free was because I was actually buying these speakers, and I said I want to take this, and he was like, I just have it.
Yeah.
We bought these speakers. Now these are not the kind of speakers I'd normally recommend people buy without researching, because they can be hit and miss. These are what are known as like multimedia speakers, or basically PC speakers for computer. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're kind of tied together.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at the finish on that.
Yeah, they've got a little wood finish. They're by a company called Microlab, which doesn't scream quality. Like, I didn't look at these and think, oh wow, these look great. I want. You know, you feel them. They've got some weight to them.
Yeah.
But the brand I'd never heard of. They look kind of okay. And they come with a subwoofer as well. Right. They come with this subwoofer. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Right way up. There you go.
There you go.
So the subwoofer is good quality. A bit of weight to it because the amplification is in here, and you can see on the back the ports for the speakers and the audio output as well. And I was kind of surprised. I mean, they were priced at £15, which we paid, and which I was happy to pay. They're in good quality, and I'll just show you the completeds on these. I'll show you a completed listing on this. $39.95 plus shipping, so not amazing money from £15, but still good money, and they sell regularly. PC speakers, you've got to be careful. Like I said, they can be hit and miss. I mean, they don't tend to hold value. Like Creative Labs is a brand that I know that people buy, and when they were in the shops they were like £100-200. You can buy them secondhand and they don't hold much value, so be careful. But yeah, these, I mean, you can use these for anything. You could use these to just play music from a phone because the amplification is in the subwoofer. You can just hook up anything you want really to them, but they would be most likely used with a PC setup. So £15 paid, 40 quid plus shipping we should get back on them. And like I said, we actually got the Simpsons game for free with that. Well, not free, like chucked in. So that was the next item. So let's go back into the chat and see what people are saying quickly. I'm just okay. 35. Listen, sounds perfect. Playing to both of your strengths. Sounds like Beck does most of the work. Dave says I bought some computer speakers today. In Zahir's defense, can see he has been listing a lot of non-clothing on the second store. I'm a second store stalker. It's official, says Karen. Wood grain. How old are those speakers? They're not old. They're made to look. They're a modern manufacturer.
Yeah,
it's just
I don't
a
think
veneer.
they're like. Yeah.
It's just a veneer, so it is what it is. Moving on, guys. This is an item that I won't be allowed to list. I'm just going to share with you guys quickly. There we go. During the week, we shared on the midweek haul video. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. I shared a cashmere jumper, and I was out, and bam! Guess what? I can feel cashmere now. I'm like the Neo of cashmere, kind of. But I was flicking through the clothes because there wasn't much else there. I felt this, and I was like, feel it.
No, don't rub it on me. I've got makeup on my face.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Okay.
But anyway, cashmere jumper, purple. My daughter has informed me that's a boat neck.
Yes, that's what she said.
Boat neck. Keyword there, guys. In case you didn't know, I'm now a clothing pro. My daughter's told me boat neck sleeve. No, not sleeve.
No, not sleeve.
Boat neck.
Neck.
Head neck hole.
Neck.
Neck hole. Neck.
You just said it.
Neck. Boat neck. It's a boat neck. Okay. Let's move on from that. And it's 100% cashmere. 100% cashmere. We paid £5. You won't be able to see the label. I'm not going to show you.
It is purple, Dave.
It's purple. It is purple. Yes.
It's like my. Yeah, but look.
It's like my clothes.
No, it doesn't look right on the camera actually.
Yeah, it is purple. It is purple.
It's definitely purple.
We found a listing of exactly the same one, which was described as like purple / aubergine. This was a size 10. This is a size 14. So I actually think our size is better. Because of my knowledge in clothing. Yeah. I think the size is better. You're going to be listing this.
Size 10 isn't a bad size.
No. Okay, size 10 is a good size to pick up as well. Yeah. 14 is good as well. Yeah.
All sizes.
All sizes are good sizes, apart from really small ones.
Yes, really small ones can be.
Take a while to sell. So anyway, this is exactly the same one. I guess it's pretty hard to get the photograph just right, but good listing with measurements. Sold for £25 plus shipping. So from £5, mustn't grumble. But that's one for you, honey.
Pretty happy.
That's one for you.
Nice. I'll take that.
You can take that one, yeah. Because I did actually ask her during the week. Should I list?
My reaction was no.
No.
Just no. Just don't do it.
100% royal blue neckline, defo blue. Surely that's blue. Maybe that's how it comes across.
I think it's the camera because when I look in there, it does actually.
By the way,
blue.
what I'm wearing today is a car boot charity shop pickup as well. It's a Volvo top, official Volvo merchandise. If you don't believe me.
Oh, he's gonna stand up now. I don't show everyone yet.
Volvo, and these 501s from the charity shop as well. 501s.
There we go.
Yeah. My size.
Even the
got 2 pairs.
Today is from charity.
Fully charity shopped out.
Yes.
So really enjoying the charity shop pickups. I actually got 2 pairs of jeans. Dirty scamp mannequin no knickers South bestseller. That's a bit mean. Do you
think the mannequin has much choice?
Z will want a cashmere suit now. Pure cashmere, unshrunk. I list for 35, says Karen Sells Clothes. Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
And I believe Shel Staruni commented as well on the video that I did last time. So it's she normally asks 30 as well. She says, Volvo down drags from the CRV. Yeah. Well done, Z. Zay, step away from the clothes, says Chase. I needed some jeans. I've got 2 pairs of Levi's for $5 each, which I'm really happy about. And I checked the area that gets worn out quickest, and there's plenty of wear to go.
Anyway, we've got one more.
One more what?
Item to show.
Oh yeah, we've got a couple, 2 more items to show, and we're done.
You better hurry up because we've got sales to go through as well.
We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Let me just quickly sort this out. We've done that one as well. We're going to quickly show the next item that I picked up. This is always worth keeping an eye out for.
Pleasant Valley picker, I wouldn't let him.
If you see these for a good price, pick them up. Well, if you want to, I'm not telling you to. We paid £5. This is an Imperia chromed steel pasta maker. It's almost 100% complete. It's missing a little tray that I didn't realize, but other than that, it is complete. The important parts are there, just a little tray that's not there. And we paid £5 for it. We've already got it listed on the store now, which is good. But I found a sold listing where someone put it up for £35 plus £5 shipping and got a bid straight away. So they got 35 quid, so they were pretty pleased, I'm guessing. So ours is exactly like that. We've actually got the instruction manual as well. We're just missing that tray, I think. I think that's just a little tray that sits on the bottom. Didn't realise. A bit gutted about that. But
are you sure?
yeah, I'll double check it, but I'm pretty sure it's not there. So we'll have to bear that in mind.
Double check that and then
Yeah.
list it.
But if you find these out, and I see these quite often, Imperia, they're made in Italy. It's a Italian manufacturer of pasta makers, and they do commercial ones which cost like a heck of a lot of money. So yeah, definitely worth just bearing them in mind. A good manufacturer. Please do not show us who made your underwear. Question for Bex: how's the back end on the 501? Rating out of 10. Yeah,
I'm not gonna answer.
You said they look nice.
They look really nice.
Yeah. Well, you're looking at the front. Ow, sorry.
Don't embarrass me, man.
So, just wondering if these underpants are British Leyland. Well, because my jumper's Volvo. Oh gosh. But yeah, the pasta maker is £30 all day, missing a tray. Yeah. Not all of them have a tray, says Adam. It's for the pasta to run. Adam Kelsey dropping some pasta knowledge in the chat there.
We'll have to have a check then and see whether this one's meant to have one.
Well, it didn't seem like it was meant to have one, so I've just So I'm pretty happy though. £30 all day. I can't complain with that. So we paid £5, so happy to pick that up. And moving on to the last pickup that we want to share. I really like these.
These are really nice, actually.
Yeah. I paid £2 for these. They're Adidas Boost like gym trainers, and they're kind of quirky because you can see that that section there is elevated from the sole.
Yeah.
Like it's like a canopy, which is really cool. Mesh. They're really nice. Got a weird colorway. But like I said, £2. Still plenty of life. They're just like gym trainers, really. Lots of life on the tread.
Yeah.
And we'll share with you. We've got them already listed. I just thought I'd share our listing.
Yeah, because
you check out those photos. I didn't clean them up.
No, why don't you clean them up?
Because that takes time. They're clean enough. They're a UK size 8, and I did find some sold ones. These are sold, so
these are a different colour, obviously.
The different colourway, obviously, kind of nicer colourway, I actually think. And those sold for £20 plus shipping. So we've got ours up at 25. We'll see how they go, but we only paid £2 for those, so should be some good profit in those as well. So those were the pickups, guys. Yeah. We've been, going out picking the stuff up. Like I said, we've actually listed out of that lot only the pasta maker and trainers are listed. The other bits we've only just gotten today. So those bits need to be sorted out really and listed. The other stuff, 2 of those items already listed, which was the trainers we just showed you and the pasta maker. So pretty happy. Good bunch of picking. Cool. The sale you are showing illustrates it on the box, says Adam. Ah, right. Okay, Adam. Fair enough. Those shoes are like neon. He didn't clean them up to appeal to a certain market. No, that's not the truth. No, not at all. David McGregor says, I never clean, steam or iron any clothing. Mr. Clown by the boots. Mrs. Clown the trainers. Well, thank you for that comment. Yes. Make more money on dirty shoes, says Claire. I didn't put that they were dirty in the title or anything, did I? So no. All right.
Right.
We're now going to go on to some sales.
Yeah, because we've crammed a lot in this week. So we're going to go on to some sales now.
Yeah, we're going to go into sales. Wow, yeah. Sorry if we've been a bit full on talking a lot, but we're trying to read the chat as much as we can.
It might be like too much information.
I don't think that's a thing, hon. I don't think that's a thing. I think it's like just the right amount. Just the right amount,
hopefully.
Just the right amount of information.
Right, so let's are we going to change screens?
Yes, we are. I've just lost what I was doing. You know how it is. Okay.
Right.
So let's go and do some sales. The first sale we're going to share with you guys is this Pro Boat 1 meter sailboat. I actually sold this really cheap. Funnily enough, I actually sold one at Christmas for way too much.
Yeah.
And this one I think I sold a bit cheap. I accepted an offer on this for 120 quid. I could have gotten more, but I'm getting fed up of these boats. We're well in profit on the whole deal. So it's just,
one of those moments where he gets the offer and he was just like, you know what, I'm going to take it because it'll be boxed out of the house. Yeah,
it's a big box. It's a meter long, this thing.
Yeah.
And it's damaged. I took some photos of the insides, what it comes with. Everything's there pretty much.
Was the other one that sold like in better condition?
No.
Okay.
That one actually we got more money for. So whoever bought this has got a bit of a bargain, really. But still happy. It's gone out of the house. 120 quid. Bam, gone.
Yeah.
Next item, we're just going to rattle through these quickly. This is a radio control transmitter. So this is basically what you use to control helicopters and planes mostly. Most people wouldn't use these for cars. Cars tend to not need as many channels, so they only need like throttle and accelerator. Sold that for £70. It came as part of a job lot, so that was that. And now that was the last of the RC, so you guys can pay attention again. This is a charity shop pickup. We bought this typewriter for about £4. I then had to spend about £6 on an ink ribbon to test it because the ribbon on it was dry. I tested it out. As you can see, it's very yellowed. Like a little hair in that photo as well. Gross.
You could have actually.
I only just saw it.
This is the problem with not doing stuff.
Yeah, but look at it. It's yellow as hell. It's very yellowed.
Give it a wipe down.
You can't wipe the yellow off.
Then hoover like the keyboard.
Oh, hoover the keyboard. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we paid £4, £6 for the cartridge, 6 or 7 quid, so about 10 or 11 pounds into this. I tested it out, as you can see. Look, hello, this is a test of my Samsung, and I messed it up, and then I just said for sale on my eBay store app called FTW. So that was my testing. Sold for £50 plus £8.99 shipping, so pretty happy with that. So even a very generic typewriter. Now what's interesting about this sale is there were no previous sols. These don't come up for sale very often. There's no history, so it could have gone for a lot less money. And in actual fact, it's been on sale for less money when I've run sales on this item. But it was just its time, and it sold for my asking of 50 plus shipping. So I was really happy with that. Moving on, you want to go on to the next item?
So this is from the second store. So I shared this on Instagram this week. This is from
Jaeger.
I always say it wrong.
Ooh,
that's why you had to say it. Yeah, I know.
Should put some tape on it.
Well, I used to put like a little vest over.
Look, they're poking through.
I know. I used to put a little vest on the mannequin, but I didn't do it this time. But so it was really nice. Kind of animal print edging. It did have a few pinholes which I pointed out. In the listing.
Nice.
It is and 100%. It's 100% silk.
Made in Italy.
Yes, and I accepted an offer on this. That isn't the price I sold it for. I accepted an offer of £12 plus shipping.
That's pretty nice sale. Yeah. Was that a UK sale?
It was, yes.
UK sale.
It was a UK sale. So yeah.
And finally, guys,
this again I shared on Instagram this week. This was the board game that you picked up at the weekend. I say that because you did pay like $14.99 for this board game.
£15, yeah.
Okay, and so that's why I pointed out it was Zahir that picked it up, because I probably would have struggled to pay that amount for a board game. But you did the research while you were there in the charity shop. It was a nice sale. It went it's being shipped to Singapore.
Yeah.
So hopefully at some point this customer will get it. He was really, really excited to get it. And one thing we wanted to highlight with this sale is, now I was having a bit of a back and forth with the customer because he was like, is it complete? And I was like, well, it looks to be complete. I didn't want to say, it's definitely 100% complete because I couldn't be 100% sure. So I was like, it looks to be complete. And he was like, I don't care if it's complete or not. I still want it.
Reading some of the comments. I'm sorry, I can't keep a straight face. Pubes on the typewriter. That typewriter's so old, it's growing pubes.
Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to keep a straight face.
Okay, I'm being serious here, right? Okay, stop reading the chat. I'll take it off the screen, right? Okay. So the guy actually messaged me, and he was like, he didn't care whether it was complete or not. He said, please just send it anyway. I see this come up a lot in the UK, but you're the only person that's willing to ship internationally. So, and it just kind of highlights the importance of maybe opening up shipping to other countries internationally, and not necessarily just through GSP, but actually having your own.
I think that was
postage.
that was really telling, wasn't it?
Because he actually said, like, it
he
wasn't.
literally messaged us saying,
to me.
Yeah.
He didn't say to me, I bought your item because it was the best item.
No,
he said I bought it because you're the only one that ships to me.
Yeah. So and
it
he
was
didn't
like,
even care if it wasn't complete, guys. He literally was like, even if it's not complete, I still want it.
Yeah.
And it just shows that there's a market out there. And did you go over the price? Did you go over the price of the shipping?
Oh no.
No, we actually charged 30. He offered us. We didn't get £70.
Oh yeah. We got
61.50.
61.50.
Our shipping to Singapore was 30 quid.
Yeah.
It only cost us 21 to ship it in the end, so we made a bit of profit on the shipping as well. So I was really kind of happy overall with that, and that message from the buyer, I thought was really it was really eye-opening because it just shows the power of selling your stuff internationally. Like, it put us on his radar. Do you know what I mean? Like, he might, he saw our listing. He must have seen all the others, and they don't ship abroad. So I just thought it was amazing. So he paid us £30. So he paid £61, and then he paid 50% of the price of the item in shipping, 30 quid. He was happy, and he was happy even if it was incomplete.
Yeah.
But as far as we know, it was complete.
So I
when
really
we
hope
checked
he's
it,
happy when he gets it.
So yeah.
I really do. I really hope.
Oh,
he's
he will
happy.
be.
He was
like
really
happy.
excited to.
He'll
kind
be
of
super
receive
happy.
It. He was just like, because he messaged the following morning and I was like, let me know when you've shipped it.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, absolutely, we will.
I think he's going to be super happy.
So he was just like really, really excited to get it.
All right. Quickly go through the chat again. Oh my God. Only have the chat and graphs, says Southwest Sellers. Make more money on dirty shoes. Okay, we did that one. Only have the chat and graphs. So much content, my head is spinning, says Pleasant Valley Picker. Topical chat, says Jason. DX6i, nice thing. Think of the space this thing has taken up. Cash flow is key and space is a premium.
Yeah.
Very true. Was typewriter from second store?
No, it was still listed on the.
There's still stuff that's non-RC listed on the main store,
which we haven't moved.
Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're going to bother.
Yeah.
It's not worth moving it. We're not like.
I moved. Yeah. I moved like all the clothing bits and pieces across, and there was a few other pieces I moved across as well, because I thought it was like more suitable to kind of get that off. But if there's any, I think we left a few. There may be some wrestlers on there, and some other like hobby kind of stuff that we can kind of get away with having on that store. And then once that goes though, everything's going to be on the.
I think so.
Yeah.
I really hope I removed that pube from that type right now. I'm just thinking.
I just hope.
Or maybe they bought it because of the pube.
Just behave, man. I really hope. Yeah. I hope this teaches you a lesson.
It does.
Yeah.
It wasn't mine.
I don't care if it was yours.
Like, what do you think I'm doing? What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know. Do you know what? It's not a conversation I want to have right now.
Okay.
No.
That's why it wasn't on the main store, Karen, because it was already listed. It was already listed.
Yeah.
Um,
And I do want to say, also, Karen, thank you for your purchase this morning as well.
Yeah. We didn't share it
yeah.
because in case, we're looking at data protection and all that.
Yeah.
GDRP.
Yeah.
GRDP? GDRP? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Rap God FTW. What does the FTW stand for? Asked Princess Pippa.
For the win.
Yeah, FTW stands for the win. I don't ask. It's old.
It's just old.
This is why Z's banned from the mannequin. What? Because of the nipples. Shazad asks, are the charity shop hauls helping you deal with selling mainly top tail items? I think we're aiming with the second store.
We discussed this.
Yeah, we've discussed this. Beck still has a lot of stock from the previous time that we're still going to end up listing, even though it's quite low value.
Yeah.
We still don't mind listing it because it doesn't owe us anything now.
Mm-hmm.
However, going forward, we are trying to make sure that everything we buy has a decent value. I have fallen foul of that already with that Street Fighter Pixel thing that I showed, because that's only like a $10.99 sale. So I'm sure there's going to be the odd low value item that sneaks through. But when it comes to things like clothing and when it comes to other shoes or other things, we're going to try to at least be looking at £20 plus items, like a lot of people try to.
Yeah.
It's like when you find... I'm not going to go through that. Did you send Tracked? Asked Karen. Yes, it was Tracked for £21. Yeah.
And also... Oh, it's just jumped down.
Oh, yeah, it's jumped down a little bit. Not much. Good evening, says Freshness. I'm going to start selling internationally, but still don't know how to set up the exclude postage location. It's a tick box, Freshness.
Yeah, it's on the... In your postage policies, right at the bottom.
No, I think you have to go in site preferences for that. No, you go into postage policies. In postage policies,
It's a tick box.
Yeah. So yeah, you should check out your postage policies. If you haven't got postage policies, you have to set them up under business policies. Do you ship international by air only, guys? Yeah, when we ship, we've actually got our shipping down as economy just to give us lots of leeway, but we tend to ship everything standard mail or tracked, so yeah, all goes airmail, so it gets there at a decent time. Don't you use GSP to sell internationally, asked Sean? No, we tend not to.
No. I think the second store, I've still got to play around with some of the listings because like my postage policies. I have set up some new ones, but a lot, I think, for the scarves and stuff like that, I think my 1 kilo ones, up to 1 kilo ones, need to be checked out again. But
question: how did you pack the board game? In a box, bubble wrap, etc.? Yeah, it was just bubble wrapped, and then wrapped in card. What I did, because it's an international item, and to keep dimensions tight, I wrapped it in some big bubble wrap, but then I got a cardboard box and then just wrapped it into the cardboard. So it all get there nice and safely. Zagor will still be talking in the box, scaring a Singapore postie. We took the batteries out, Claire. We took the batteries out, so he won't be doing that, hopefully. David says, I've converted to my own international since start of March and sales have been amazing.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Shipping anything over 500 grams overseas is very expensive with Canada Post. I had a customer pay £42 to Italy, cost me £24 via DHL. So it's now RC store and the main store back.
Well, yeah, we're kind of like doing RC store and we're trying to name it general store. Yeah. But we keep saying second store. Yeah.
Well, we would love for the second store to become the main store. We've got no reason to keep the RC store as the main store. Yeah. It's the main store currently, but if we keep,
because it turns over the most.
Exactly. Question: had a sealed GSP order just today. He sent a message saying he appreciate that it's new and sealed. However, the item does not work. Will GSP cover me for this? I believe you're gonna have to contact. Yeah, I believe they're gonna have to sort it out through GSP. Free runner. I'm not sure how that works, but I'm pretty sure they will take care of it for you.
Karen's just asking if there's a vlog this week. Yes, it will be up on my channel on Sunday night.
Yeah.
I've changed the day, so it goes up on Sunday.
I would prefer to buy stuff as get more money than via super chats. Plus, I get a nice parcel in the post. Win-win. So, Karen, that's very sweet of you.
Yeah, it is really.
That is very sweet of you. Do appreciate it. Never thought Pubes would be a topic. Is Alfie waiting for his walk? Asked Karen. He's been walked.
He's been walked, but it's when he's
There
not
was
got
an event
our-
going on
Yeah.
today. There's like a rally kind of
we
event.
had rally cars coming through and
Yeah.
motorcycles.
Did they
and
look
there was-
cool?
They look really cool. They're
I didn't
really
see them.
noisy.
Yeah.
And
The
Alf didn't
Northwest
like it.
Stages rally closed down our high street.
Yeah.
I would have loved to go, but I was at home slaving away cooking dinner for the girls.
He was. And
So,
I was out walking.
Just putting it
after.
out there. Just putting it out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I'm quite a catch.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Oh dear.
Have you opened the Royal Mail business account? Asked Shazad. I looked into it, Shazad, and in the end, I've just decided to carry on as I am. Because we're starting to sell other items as well, which we will get better postage other ways, and I don't know. I just didn't. Yeah. And Sean says, might turn off my GSP and see if my sales go up. Means I'm going to reach VAT by Q4.
Jason's got quite a good question.
Go on, question. If I do my own international shipping, do I need to weigh each item to work out the cost, or is there a price up to 2 kilo? We've just done it, so we've got like a blanket charge depending on the weight. So we like if an item is a large letter item, we've got cost postage set up for like large letter items. Then for parcels, I've just got like a flat rate. So if it's a parcel between 1 and 2 kilos, I think we charge like 10 quid to Europe and then 20 quid to the rest of the world, just like a flat rate, and then we work it out within that.
And Southwest Sellers has actually replied back to Jason and said, check Royal Mail website goes up to
in 250 gram increments. So
yeah, but we do like a kind of blanket price, don't we?
So we are now over the hour by a long way. Hour 16. We're really sorry about that. No, it might not be. It might just have been an hour because that was live before.
Yeah, because
we were sending the
before,
signal to the website.
It's 5 minutes over, hopefully.
Yeah, is it?
I think it's 5 minutes over.
Yeah, I don't know if it's not.
Yeah, because we started at 8:30.
Yeah, they go 1 hour 6. Yeah, so we're a few minutes over. So do apologise for that. I hope you guys found the chat useful. I hope you found it full of some info that you can use.
Yes.
Some cool sales and some pickups and all that jazz. Yeah. If you did enjoy the chat, please leave us a thumbs up. We'd appreciate it. Question: the photography backdrop you have on your affiliate link below is a cloth one. I thought you used a paper one these days. Will you be able to update us, Adam?
You have to update that.
I will update it. I'm using this roll of kind of vinyl paper now. Worth noting that any internationals from Monday with Royal Mail need CN22s on them, I believe. Yeah, that's been mentioned, David. Hopefully the Royal Mail click and drop site will print those out, but if not, I'll keep an eye on those. Yeah. But thank you everyone for joining the chat. If you enjoyed it, leave it a thumbs up, leave us a comment. We really appreciate it. Yeah. And we will see you guys maybe with another haul video soon.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.